Hi guys, welcome to Pastor M's Corner, where I share all things kids ministry. I have lots to share and I'm really excited to share it. So if you know of any kids pastors, kids directors, or senior leaders who want to kind of give their kids ministry a little bit of a boost, and just need like little bits of training, maybe just some conversation starters, this is for you. So send it to people if you know of anybody that might need it. Today I want to talk about the ask. How do you ask people to be in kids ministry, right? Oh my gosh. It's like the hardest thing in the world, right? Kids pastors, kids directors, if you're just running the kids ministry for 20 hours a week, you're like, I don't want to do that. You know what I want to do? I want them to announce it on stage. I want them in the big sanctuary with all the adults to tell them we need help in kids ministry, right? Here's the deal. That is probably going to be, it's helpful. I agree. It can help and it's wonderful to ask for that, right? You can do that. And it's fine because you vet the people. So it doesn't really matter who comes your way because you're supposed to be vetting your people anyway and not letting anyone near the kids who shouldn't be near the kids, right? And you should know what that looks like. If you don't, I will teach you how to vet people properly so that you can rule out anybody who might be weird or not right for kids ministry, right? Not weird. I don't want to say weird. That's like mean, right? I just meant like anybody who really should not be involved in kids ministry, right? I will teach you how to do that. But what I want to say is, the big stage announcement should not be what you rely on. It's great to have it. Yes, it's important, but you and your personal relationships with people, your personal ask, you need to get better at that. And you need to really own that. If you are not good at asking people if they want to be involved in kids ministry, there's probably a reason for that. And I want to nail down what that reason is because I think I know what it is. We do not like begging people to be involved. We don't like it, right? Here's the deal. You shouldn't beg people to be involved because people will see right through that. Some people will have compassion and empathy and they'll be like, oh, you need help. I really should help you. Man, I feel so bad that you have to deal with this every week. Yes, I'm going to help you. And some people will come on your team for that reason, right? And that's okay, all right? But what I want to submit to you is that people can come out of that reason, and then when they feel like you don't really need them desperately anymore, they may not feel that there's really a need for them, which is where the problem lies in, right? People might leave again because they're like, you don't really need me anymore. It's good. You've got more people and everything's not so as emergent. It's fine. What I want to submit to you is you want to share with people why it's important to be in kids ministry. You want to show people that being in kids ministry is the most rewarding ministry in the church. All right. I'm not trying to compare ministries. Of course, every ministry is so important in church, right? But being in kids ministry, to me, is the biggest job. It's the best job. It's the most important job. That if you're going to be on my team, man, guess what? You are like a pastor to every kid that walks in that room. There is an important work being done here. God is literally changing children's lives to change kingdom forever. So for me, it is so important. If you're going to walk in this door, guess what? I'm not desperate for you. I'm going to tell you that you're going to do the best job ever, that you're going to have so much fun, that this is the best place to be. Sure, we're going to have moments, right? That's normal. It's going to be a little bit hard some days. There's going to be things we're going to have to do that's not very fun. But guess what? Kids ministry is literally the best. We are literally building the foundations of a child's faith so that as they grow up, they will not walk away from it. And if they do, they're going to come back to Jesus because their foundation was so strong. You are literally shifting the kingdom of God by working with kids. And I'm going to share it with you like that every single time, right? You got to get that fire under you that says, kids ministry is so important. Kids ministry is so fun. Kids ministry is not just about cleaning dirty diapers and dealing with behavior issues and babysitting children. You got to stop that kind of mindset where we beg people, please come help us, we're struggling. You need to show them why, the vision. And not only that, your team needs to have fun. You need to show them that we have fun here together as a team. We get to know each other. We have a good time. We're friends, right? I always tell people, if you want to really build friendships, kids ministry is the place to do it because you're not only building friendships with kids and other leaders, you're building friendships with parents. You're getting to know people all over the church, right? These kids are eventually going to grow up and they're going to be involved in youth ministry. So guess what? Not only do you know kids in kids ministry, you know kids now in youth ministry. You know kids who eventually, if you're in there long enough, become parents and bring their own children in, right? You know volunteers that have kids and you take care of their kids. It is the best place to be because you are the most, I argue, the most connected to everyone in the church when you are in kids ministry. So don't rely on stage announcements. Don't ever rely on that because it is about personal relationship and it's about personal passion. If people can't feel that from you, if they don't feel like your ministry is fun, enjoyable, is going to also give back to them because kids teach you so much, right? It's going to give you back so much if you give to the kids, right? If you can't show them that, and if you're just desperate and just asking, they're going to come help you in an emergency situation. But they're not going to realize that there's so much vision behind it. Where is God taking this ministry? What is God doing? You want to make sure you share that. God has so much for these kids. He's got so much for you, so much for me. Let's be friends. Let's get to know each other. Let's build community. Let's hang out outside of church, right? And I've never been perfect at that. And I've tried. And sometimes it's really hard when you have a big team, especially. But do your best. Get to know people. Make it fun. Make it enjoyable. Make them want to be on your team. Don't beg them. And don't rely on stage announcements. Anyway, that's something you just have to learn in kids ministry. So let's change it. Completely change it. Don't just beg. Let's change it all, right? We can do this. Anyway, my name is Pastor M. If you found this video helpful, please share it with other people. I know that God has so much for it, and I believe he's trying to speak more, and I'm just speaking to literally the everyday kids pastor person. I know there are incredible, big, large organizations that are doing awesome stuff with kids ministry, but if you're like me and you've just been an average kids pastor, kids director person, and you just love to love the church in a smaller scale, then this is for you. If you're a senior pastor who wants to help your kids ministry grow, please share it. If you're someone who kind of goes to a church and you're like, man, this would really benefit the kids pastor to hear or the kids director, share it with them, okay? I really have a desire to share and help build the kids, not only just the church, but kids in kids church. So anyway, thanks guys for sharing or being here. Bye.